beautiful across the world, Joey Jones, back on the road. First, let me say, congratulations to all the ones that are already driving, all the ones that are obtaining the CDLs. They have their CDLs, and that's awesome, man. That's an awesome feeling. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that has chosen a private school, a private CDL school. You know, like a small little, you know, I'm talking about small companies that gives you all the tools and helps you, and they provide you all this information so you can obtain your CDL. You know, they'll even take you to the test site so you can test. You know, now make sure that they will get you a job when you do so. Okay, because there's a couple of guys that I know that are still waiting to be hired, and it's over 5 months already. They have the CDL, but it's useless, because if you don't have your experience on your belt, ain't nobody gonna hire you. And that's what I keep saying it. You know, I keep saying that. It doesn't. You can have 2 CDLs, but if you don't have no experience, they ain't giving you your truck. You're not going to get in a truck. Ain't no company out there going to give you a truck. Unless if you have a lot of, you know, if you have a family, you know, it's a mom and pop's thing that they trust you, then they'll give you the keys. Then yeah, then of course, then you'll do it. But trust me, man, you know, trust me. Make sure that they will give you a job. You know, now these big companies, you know, like Metropolitan, you know, JB Hunt, everywhere, they all have their own schools to go to. You know, now another thing, don't go empty-handed. What do you mean, Joe? Well, they will, first let me say, once you apply with them, they're gonna get you to go to the nearest physical, or the nearest Concentra. Is what we have over here in Pennsylvania. So Concentra, I don't know if you have that in your state. Concentra is a medical building, and they're the ones who do the physical. The physical is, you know, is to determine to see if you're a healthy driver. You know, they just want to determine if you're healthy enough to drive a truck. That's all. You know, they'll do a hearing test. You know, they'll do a vision test, a squat test, and they'll check your blood pressure. You know, a drug test. That's what they do. They want to make sure you're healthy enough to drive a truck. Companies pay for that. Some companies don't pay for that test. You know, that test runs about 100 to from 90 to about 90 to 120. You know, for a physical test. Now the companies pay for that. Now, get yourself your CLP, Commercial Learner's Permit. Go to DMV. Get your DMV. Go to DMV. Get your books. They will provide you, whoever trunking company you went with, they will provide you a website where you're going to log in with your personal information, and you're going to be able to study off their books. So pretty much they're going to give you the questionnaires and the answers. It's going to be easy for you to learn it, you know. But the more you read it, the better it is. You know, some of these companies going to provide you this information, and they're going to think that you're ready in 2 weeks. Well, it took me a whole month, believe it or not. It took me a whole month to learn all this stuff. So what I'm saying is that learn it, learn it, learn it. And once you learn it, then you go to test. And then you have 4 chances, you know, when you're doing that at the DMV. So remember, you got a general knowledge, the air brakes, and the combination. And then in Pennsylvania, they had an extra one, which was an extra 20 questions. I don't know from where, but you know, it was common sense. You know, it was just part of the questions that the book had. You know, so then, you know, again, thank God, you know, I passed, and that was it. So once I had my CLP and my physical, that's when I called and I said, listen, I'm ready. And then once I was ready, they gave me the bus tickets. I got on 4 buses. I made it to Indiana, and once I made it to Indiana, everything was great. The very next day, we went to orientation. A couple things went on. Boom, boom, boom. Drug test again, and then from there, on the second day, I was already on the yard, straight to the yard. Why? Because I already had my CLP. Once you have your CLP, you can drive a truck with somebody next to you with CDL. It's like your learner's permit. When you have your vehicle, it's the same thing. The only thing is that for Class A license, it's a lot harder because there's a lot to read and there's more to it. Okay? So then when you go with your CLP, you're there, you know, in short period of time. I only did 18 days. And once I did 18 days, I passed on the 19th days. I had to go, and then I went back on the 20th day, and then from there, I was 3 months. Okay? So then, look into it. Do your research. Do your homework. Good luck. God bless you. It can be done. All right, my friends? I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Later.